up, guys? Welcome back to R3 TV. You already know that today is a new day. So I finally got my saw. I'm hoping this will do the trick. I just picked it up, but I did not check to see if I got blades when I did. And I do have this. This is a wood one. I need that thick metal blade, and all these are worn crap. Well, we're still gonna get it shaking, see what we can get. Hey, I think that worked. All right, guys, finally got it out. Thank you for the suggestions of cutting it. After I made a couple slits in it, I was able to knock it out with a screwdriver here. But unfortunately, when I was using my sawzalls, hacksaw, whatever you call this thing, the little lock button got stuck, and it just kept cutting. And unfortunately, I kind of cut into, let me move the light. Kind of cut into my little piece right here. So it didn't go all the way through, but a good chunk of it got cut right there. But it should be fine. Once I put the new bushing in there, we should be good. But thank you guys for the suggestions of getting that out. I was fighting with that for forever. Like I said, unfortunately, I cut through that, but it's not all the way through. Still should be solid all the way around. I'll clean it up and see. I'll probably throw the new bushing in the freezer to make it smaller, and then put a heat gun on this to expand it a little bit, and we'll see what we get. Also, before I threw that in the freezer, I got some sandpaper, my drill, and kind of smoothed out the casting on that. So hopefully it'll be a little smoother when I go in. So it's in the freezer right now. I am currently working on other stuff today. While that's doing that, I just rechecked my rack and pinion. We're good here. I think today I'm going to install my Spall fan. I'm gonna have to take out the radiator and all that good stuff, figure out the wiring because this is different. I also need to tighten up my brakes on this side of the brake line. That's why I was wondering why I keep losing fluid. But after jacking up the car, I'm losing fluid because it's all going to the passenger side here and just leaking out. So I think I'm gonna work on that today. I'm doing a little cleanup in the garage as well. Got my battery charging back here because I want to hopefully start it up. Maybe not today, but this weekend. Today is Saturday, so I got a couple days to work on this car. So yeah, I'm just gonna set the camera down and get to doing some kind of work. Got a pan down there. Catch some of this water. fan I got is I believe a 12-inch puller fan. Yes, there we go. Just a part number. If anybody wants one for their CB, this is a puller. I got it from Amazon. I forgot how much, 100 something bucks. And obviously this is the fan here. So this is the connector that came with the fan, and we know the standard fan plug for here. So I'm just gonna have to take off the plastic piece here and just put the prongs directly into the connector here, and we should have a fan, no problem. The main thing I want to do is make sure I get this mounted where it doesn't cause a lot of vibration between the fan and the radiator, because these mounts are pretty stiff and the car shakes quite a bit. So I just want to make sure there's some dampening between here and the radiator, which I did on the little eBay radiator fan. But I don't think this one came with any of the pieces, so I may have to just reuse pieces from that one to install this one, but we shall see. Here we go. I don't like how that corrosion is building up all in the inside of here. So I'm gonna take it down to the little car wash area down there and blow it out with the hose, just to see if I can get some of that corrosion out of there before I put it back on the car. I know it's already in the engine, but I'm gonna put some actual antifreeze in there so it doesn't corrode like that. Hopefully I won't have to drain it anytime soon. So I'm gonna go do that right now. Take out the longboard. Reason to take out the longboard, because that's a long walk. Yo, I'm glad I did that, because there's a lot of crap that came out of this freaking radiator. It's like all this stuff. Corrosion just flushed out of the radiator. That was crazy. But nothing but clear water is coming out now. So hopefully that's a good sign. There we go, small fan installed. The battery is still charged up enough to turn the fan on, because I have it wired to the ignition. As soon as I turn the key, the fan comes on. So next I'm just going to, which I should have did before I put it on, pull off this little clip here and just stick it in there for now. I'll see if I can find an actual adapter for that when I actually start cleaning up engine bay a little bit more. All right, battery is hooked up. Battery is hooked up. I am going to turn the key. Should be as simple. Yes, sir. All right. Fan is on. I have the battery charged a little bit. Hopefully it's enough to start the freaking car. But I'm going to try to crank the car up. I put a little bit more oil in it because it looked like it was low. Try to crank it up and just rev it, idle it, see what we got. Just because I want to hear the car run and it's fun to hear. a little turbo spoolie boy. Just waiting for neighbors to clear out. You know what? I'm gonna crank this car anyway. Not sure why that's not building pressure, but I unhooked the distributor, so it should just turn over. I want to see if I can build some pressure here, because that's weird. So that might be a whole different issue that I'm not even gonna think about right now, because yeah, that's not priority. Yeah, I don't want to think about it. Everything is cool. Car's running great. Just a little bit of work that needs to be done. So yeah, let's just move on to the next thing. All right, so we're back on the bushing in the back. I've been trying all kinds of stuff to put this thing in. Nothing has worked so far. Finally, I found a big socket. Simple solution. Just put the screw through so it can line up. The socket is just big enough to fit over that, and I've been banging the crap out of it with this hammer. And we are almost all the way through. I was gonna take all this off, but it's gonna be a while before when I take all this off, I wanna replace all these arms, the control arms and all this stuff back here. So I was trying to do this without taking it off, because I don't want the car to be in pieces, and then I'm waiting for more parts to come. So I just wanted to get this part in, get the shock back on, and then when I have all the stuff to do it, take everything off as far as the suspension and the body goes, and be done with it. But I should have this all the way in now. I can put the shock back on, and the rear end will be done for what it is right now. So this is good news.
Oh, come on.
Well, that didn't work because that broke off, and I'm so glad that did not hit me. All right, gave it some good old Christian words, and it is finally in there. I mean, it is beat up, but it is freaking in there, though. I don't give a crap what it looks like as long as it's in there. I got a rear shock in place now. Mostly got it bolted up inside. So this is done. We finally got the rear done. Got the rack and pinion done. We got the new radiator fan installed. The next thing I'm going to be tackling is this rat's nest down here. Separating all the wires. I had this distribution block. I had this for a couple years. I don't know if I'm going to use it or if I can utilize it to kind of like terminate all my power to one little block and like mount this somewhere and cover it up, just to get that stuff out of the way, because it is in the way when it is in the way when I go to from the brake to the clutch. All these wires get caught up, and when I first got it tuned, I kept kicking the wide bend and stuff off because the wires are in the way. But progress, little progress at a time. I'm not mad at it. I think this is episode 3. We got 3 big, huge things done that was stopping this car from moving, rolling, driving. But I'm going to keep going. The next video should be me completing the wide bend gauges, finish cleaning it up, some more little stuff here and there, getting the car back on the ground. Oh, I also have to bleed the brake. I might just do that right now. Bleed the front brake so I can get my brakes good. A little bit of brake fluid, so I might not do that right now, but yeah, we'll keep it moving. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Catch me on the next one. R3TV out.